Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on another Project Life spread for weeks 51 and 52 of 2024. So yes, this is another combo video. So I'm a little behind again, not too bad, but I normally have that time carved out each week where I work on my Project Life, but holidays and just all the things that have been going on around here, I'm just a little bit off of that schedule. So I just thought that I would go ahead and combine weeks 51 and 52 into this one video, and then we will have all of the Project Life spreads completed for 2024, which is very exciting. I do have two 12 by 12 layouts that I want to work on before I do my final flip through, which will be up here, fairly soon into the new year. So for this spread for week 51, I did just grab cards out of my stash for both of these. Now this one, I think the majority of the cards for both of the spreads are going to be from Ellie Studio, but that today card at the bottom, that's looking more like Studio Calico or something. But I just kind of grabbed different cards out of my stash, just tried to make it work and tried to get these completed. So this week in particular, the last week, week 50, was a really hard week because that's whenever my mom went into the hospital, and it was so hard. So by this week, we were back at home and things were starting to settle into like a groove, but things were still really difficult after the seizures and everything. My mom has had really tough back pain. It's been hard for her to get comfortable. She also had colitis, so she's had some stomach issues, and just things haven't been just normal. So this week was a big combo of stress and nerves, but also a little bit of Christmas joy and happies thrown in there as well. So as far as my photos go, I have a couple pictures at the top, both that 3x4 photo of like the drinks and the picture of me and my friends. That was from whenever I was able to go over to my friend Casey's house, and I got to hang out with Casey and Shelby, and we did our annual cookie night, Christmas hangout night. So I also have two pictures of the Oreo truffles and the little Rice Krispie treats that I made to bring over there to their houses. Then I have a picture of Penny at the bottom where she's dressed up with a little reindeer antler thing on, which is really cute. And then I have this picture here of my mom whenever she had to get her hair cut after everything that happened. Her hair was really matted in the back and tangled really bad. It was just wild. And so luckily we were able to get that all sorted out this week. And I just kind of wrote a little update about how things were going with her as well. And the only other thing that's on here is on that yes card, there was a little bit of space. So I actually printed off the movie or TV poster of the Glitter and Greed Lisa Frank documentary. So that was something that I have been watching throughout this week and maybe a little bit like the week before. So I definitely wanted to include that. If you haven't watched it, it's so interesting. Gotta say, I can never hate on the Lisa Frank designs. I am a Lisa Frank fan of the artwork and everything, and it brings so much nostalgia and happiness to me. But hearing some of those behind the scenes of Lisa Frank and all of them involved as people, it was a rough one, but it was a really interesting documentary. So I added that on. So now I have my journaling, and then I did use some Ellie Studio stamps at the top to spell out my week 51. And then I used just those little old wooden stamps there at the bottom on that today card. I decided to stamp out trying to stay positive every day. Added on a few stickers and little things from the leftover Pink Fresh embellishments that I had from my December daily goodies. And then I did get more gold paper from Amazon. So I have, punched out more gold stars, which is really nice. I'm so happy to have them back because I haven't had gold paper in so long. And so I just looked up on Amazon gold paper, and there you have it. So super happy to have that back. So here is a little up close of all of my pages. Really easy and really happy to just have it completed. So now I'm going to move on to the next spread. So I already had all my pictures and things ready to go. So this one, of course, is week 52, the last week of the year, and it is all about Christmas. So Of course, with all of these photos, if you are following along with my December daily, you're going to see a lot of these pictures, but I don't mind double scrapping these things in my Project Life because I just like everything to be in my Project Life album. And then this one has more of just the who, what, where, when kind of vibes. And then in my December daily, I definitely elaborated on everything, told longer stories and more of the feelings and stuff like that. So for week 52, I grabbed out, like I said, just Ellie Studio cards. I had some Christmas themed ones. And then I also found that one at the bottom. This says game day details, which was so perfect because on Christmas Eve, me and Will met up with his mom and dad and brother and our sis-in-law and went to a Grizzly game. So it was super fun. So I loved having that card at the bottom to be able to document some of the details about the game. So same as the last spread, I did stamp my title card, although I used the Sophie Alpha stamp from Citrus Twist and I think a Studio Calico number set there. So different alphas and numbers, but I did stamp again. And then I'm also going to use those same wooden stamp set to spell out Grizzlies and Clippers, Grizzlies versus Clippers here at the bottom because I thought that would fit in nicely. And then I still had the Pink Fresh embellishment, so I added on a few little stickers and things here as well. So my pictures are just, of course, of Christmas week. We have the tree at my parents' house because we always celebrate there. We have my Target buggy because I did have to go grab all of our like stocking stuffers on Christmas Eve by myself this year, but it was kind of nice getting out and all the hustle and bustle. But of course, I really missed my mom being there with me. I also have a picture of Will cooking away in the kitchen on Christmas Day. Another one of Penny. She was just a model throughout the season, and then a picture from the game and a little selfie that we took after the game. So super fun. And then I'm adding in all of my journaling. I loved this card. This says holiday to-do list because it was just screaming for listing type journaling, which is perfect whenever I just wanted to write little bits and pieces from the week, like some of the movies that we watched or some of the things that I made more Oreo truffles and little things like that. And a lot of things I didn't have pictures of, and I could just kind of list everything. And then I did more detailed journaling at the bottom about the game and seeing Will's family. And then here I just decided to use those same little block stamps. And I just, with each icon, I put by the house, I put together. By the food or the little knives and fork, I put lasagna. And then by the tree, I just put Christmas. So I didn't really know what to put there at the bottom. But I thought, well, I'll put Christmas. That's good enough. So I got all that in place and I added a few more of those gold stars on this one as well. And I'm just super happy to have it done. It feels so great to have all of my Project Life spreads done. I love having those big, huge, chunky Project Life albums at the end of the year. It always feels so good. So I will definitely be doing a flip through. Even though I've shared all of the process videos, I always think that it's nice to see it all come together at the end and, you know, how it all looks whenever you're flipping through the entire album. So super happy about that as well. So I don't know if I add anything else. I have a feeling maybe I add just a couple more little stars up here at the top. Love the stars all the time, but especially around the holidays. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick and easy double process video. If you did, please give me a like and please also consider subscribing. And of course, I will be back at you super soon with more videos. So have a great day, friends. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.